How's it going, superstars and divas? It is your favorite diva, K Sparks here, and I have your Thursday night SmackDown results for December 10th, 2015. SmackDown was awesome. I loved it. It was really good. Heading into the TLC pay-per-view this Sunday, so let's get into it. SmackDown was kicked off with a match between Roman Reigns and Alberto Del Rio. Roman was escorted to the ring by his best friend Dean Ambrose and his cousins the Usos. And since Alberto Del Rio dropped Zeb Coulter on Monday Night Raw, he was escorted to the ring by the League of Nations members Rusev, the WWE World Heavyweight Champion Sheamus, and King Barrett, which I expected was going to happen. This match was really good, especially after their match at Survivor Series. And if you missed their match at Survivor Series, this allows you to get a little bit of a glimpse of what happened. So maybe you want to watch it later on to rewatch the match if you already saw it. But this was a really good match, and at the end of it, it ended in a no contest because the family and the League of Nations, they get into a brawl outside the ring. The referee could not control it, so he had no choice but to end the match and call for the bell. The bell rung, but those superstars were not stopping. They were going at it. So the family, they throw the League of Nations members into the ring. They beat them up there, and then they chase them off again, and that gives them the momentum heading into the show. Second match it is between the Lucha Dragons and the New Day. Of course, the New Day, they had to come out early and throw a little mini promo about their ladder match for the Tag Team Championships this Sunday. They're not happy about it, but, you can't really do anything about that. It's the WWE. Things like that happen. And so, the match between the Lucha Dragons and the New Day, it was really good. I enjoyed it. But at the end of it, Kalisto connected with Cilia de Sol on Xavier Woods. He got the 1, he got the 2, he got the 3. The Lucha Dragons win the match and gain the momentum heading into TLC this Sunday. Xavier Woods, this is just not his week. He was beat down by the Usos on Monday, and then he was pinned by the Lucha Dragons on today. So it's not looking good for the New Day. They may surprise us, though. They may come back and retain their championships on Sunday. We shall have to see. Next, we have a contract signing between Dean Ambrose and Kevin Owens. Michael Cole, he's hosting the contract signing. He first brings out the challenger, which is the challenger for now, Dean Ambrose. And Ambrose comes down to the ring. We're expecting Michael Cole to call out Kevin Owens, but he actually introduces Kevin Owens' attorney, who will be representing Kevin Owens during this contract signing. And Dean just basically said what everybody else was thinking. Dean's like, what? It's like, this schmuck looks like a substitute teacher. Are you kidding me? You're going to let this go? You're going to let this slide? This is the Intercontinental Championship contract signing. Come on. But the attorney, he gives Michael Cole a letter to read, and it basically says that the attorney has the power to make the match official on Kevin Owens' behalf, because apparently the working environment is not safe enough. You're in WWE. What do you expect? Well, I don't know. This is Kevin Owens probably just trying to come up with a whole bunch of crap. But the attorney does sign it for Kevin Owens, and then Dean Ambrose, he's about to sign it, but he's like, you know what? This is dull. I was expecting for Kevin Owens to come out here, for me to belittle him, we get into a fight and see who's going to come out on top, which would probably be me. And he's like, well, this may happen anyway, so might as well just sign this thing. And before he does, he is attacked by Kevin Owens, who is actually there, who's and they get into a fight. Kevin Owens pulls Dean out of the ring. He does strip him of his sweater and shirt for some reason. I don't understand why, but he does. And then he throws him into the barricade. And this is for Dean throwing the popcorn and the soda in his face, which I still find hilarious. But he throws Dean into the barricade. He's about to throw him into the steps, but Dean turns it around and throws Owens into the steps instead. And then he beats him up a little and throws him back into the ring to do more damage. But Kevin Owens throws the attorney at Dean, and then doing what he does best, run, Owens, run. And, you know, they start throwing words back at each other. And then Dean goes back in the ring. Well, further back into the ring because he was just on the ropes. He grabs the attorney, and then he hits the attorney with dirty deeds. Alright, Mr. Attorney, you want to represent Kevin Owens? Well, you can send this to Kevin Owens, the dirty deeds to Kevin Owens. So, good job, Kevin Owens. This one is on you. Don't try to call Dean Ambrose a bully for what you did. Alright. Dean Ambrose, however, his night is not over because he's in a 8-man tag team match in the main event against the League of Nations. So, we'll see what happens there. Next, we have Ryback. He's facing the Ascension in a handicap match. All the authorities doing, in my opinion. We also have Lana and Rusev on commentary. They spoke a lot of Bulgarian and Russia and everything. I wasn't really listening to them. But for Ryback, he was able to dominate the match a good proportion of it. The Ascension, they were able to gain a little momentum, but not a lot. And Ryback, he connected with the Shell Shock to Victor to get the 1, to get the 2, to get the 3. Ryback wins the match. And we also learned earlier, Ryback will be facing Rusev at TLC as well this Sunday. So that gives Ryback some kind of momentum heading into TLC. And Ryback goes to face Rusev, but Lana places herself between Rusev and Ryback. So I guess Lana was Rusev's shield. See what I did there? But they walk off. But Ryback, he just has the facial expression. Everybody else is probably looking at Rusev, which is like, what? Seriously? But, you know, that happened. Next, we have a match between Tyler Breeze and Dolph Ziggler. Great back and forth match here. Hopefully this rivalry will be ended this weekend. And at the end of it, Dolph Ziggler, he hit the super kick on Tyler Breeze once again like he did 2 weeks ago. Ziggler gets the 1, he gets the 2, he gets the 3. Dolph Ziggler is your winner. Next, we have a Divas match between Becky Lynch and Paige. 2 of my favorites. I have many favorites, just so you know. But 2 of my favorites, and at the end of it, Paige, she got distracted with Charlotte coming out to the ring, and then Becky, she placed her in her submission hold, the arm her, I think it's called, and it's like basically an arm bar, and Paige with no place to go, she taps out. So, we'll see if Becky's going to be inserted into this matchup this weekend, or if she's just going to let it be between Charlotte and Paige. So, we'll see what happens. Finally, we have the main event. It is between the family, Roman Reigns, Dean Ambrose, the Usos versus the League of Nations. Definitely a back and forth between the teams. Each team was able to gain some momentum. But at the end of it, Roman Reigns, he hit the spear on Rusev. Roman gets the 1, he gets the 2, he gets the 3. Roman Reigns wins the match, and he gains all kind of momentum tonight against Sheamus. So this is going to be a great match. I really enjoyed SmackDown. I give it a 9.5. I wish there was more Divas matches, but, you know, it is SmackDown. But I enjoyed it heading into TLC. I loved it. Let me know what you think and your reactions in the comments below. And I really liked the show. It was good. But this weekend I will be posting up my predictions on who I think will be winning each match in the TLC pay-per-view. So we'll see. I'll see you guys in the next one. Until next time, I'm Kay Sparks. See you guys.